In 2 Corinthians chapter 7, there is a story of how people are acknowledging how bad they feel, but they get this visit, and that visit comforts them. The idea of comfort is really interesting because we're having to find different ways to find comfort in each other and in life. And so it is an imperfect process, but sometimes we find comfort in being able to very safely meet together in person, but maybe outdoors and 10 feet apart. Sometimes we find comfort in the next best thing, which might be that you have a smartphone that allows you to do something like see the other person's face. If you have an iPhone, I think it's called FaceTime. Each company has their own version of it. If you have a laptop computer, you might do that on a platform like Zoom. Once again, lots of different places, different ways to do that. But what's interesting is that we're having to figure out how to do that. Sometimes we don't even have access to people. So you find your comfort in your pet. That's the comfort for the moment. Or in making a phone call, or sending a card, or receiving a card. It is important that we just sort of call all of these things out, because sometimes when we're feeling that there is no one there to comfort us, or to have a real or meaningful conversation, sometimes we forget that we have, or that we may have access to some of these things. And it's all about thinking outside the box. I think it's easy in these times to feel like I can be with people or I can't be with people. And if I'm with people, I take a huge risk. And if I'm not with people, then I feel sad. And we forget that there's all sorts of other things in between that are not always 100% satisfying, but they do meet an important need that we have as human beings to feel the warmth of a person or a pet, or at least to feel the warmth of a smile through a camera, a picture, a telephone, or a virtual experience, like we're having right now, or like I have on Zoom for meetings and conversations, and just a way to get together. So it might be helpful to look at all those other possibilities that you might have ruled out at some point. They might be worth revisiting, because maybe it is better to see your kids or your parents on Zoom or on your telephone or whatever device you might have than not to see them at all.